Welcome to Rebuild Battles. This is part 2 of a 2-part series, rebuilding the Utah Jazz in a MyLeague and then transferring it over to a My Team. This is the My Team portion of the series going up against Call Me Agent Zero. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get this video out back to back like I wanted to, because some people, not going to name any names or anything, but some people set a certain date that they weren't able to do it on, and then yesterday became tomorrow and an hour became 5 hours. But we're finally here playing the game. More of the story is, if I was a 16-year-old white kid with 100,000+ subscribers, we'd get it done instantly, and maybe we'd even buy NBA Live and post some videos on that. But luckily, all that wasted time wasn't for nothing. I was able to work on some quality videos in between that I can't wait to show you guys in the next coming weeks, that I hope you guys really are going to be able to enjoy. NBA-related topics, not 2K. I'm not a big fan of 2K, as you guys can see my terrible team. Looking at this team now, it's not that great. It is not that great. I have 2 shooters in my starting lineup, and they're not even that great. We got Jeff Teague, we got Gordon Hayward. Those are my only 2 guys that can shoot the 3-ball. Because other than that, we have Giannis, Greg Monroe, and Rudy Gobert. What was I thinking? I must have not been thinking straight when I made this team, because although I like this playstyle, this isn't a realistic playstyle to win a game with, considering everyone that plays 2K shoots a massive amount of threes, and I feel like I'm a minority here when it comes to shooting threes, because I shoot like 5 threes a game while other people shoot like 20 to 15. Especially the guys in the AO podcast, being Agent, Low, and Waffle. And out of the 3 of them, I think I've played against Low the most. He's the most willing person to play against me, even though if I'm not the best My Team player and I don't have the best team ever. He has the most predictable playstyle where he high pick and rolls and uses his big men to shoot threes. It's pretty easy to play against, but at the same time, it's very, very frustrating considering I don't have a good team to stop that. Maybe once we're done with this game, I'll be able to sell Giannis and Rudy Gobert to get some MT and try to get an Amethyst, because as of right now, my team is literally no Amethyst because I don't pull packs unless I'm doing a parody pack opening video. And because I play Low the most, I went into this game against Agent predicting to be a Low type player, a high pick and roll guy shooting a bunch of threes. Unfortunately, I was incorrect about that. This is literally my first or second time. I think it's my second time officially playing against Agent. He doesn't like playing against me because he says I suck and I deserve to die and jump off the nearest bridge. Unfortunately for him, I don't know of any near bridge to jump off of, so we're stuck playing against each other in a game of My Team. And I realized, because I'm so used to playing against Low, I'm so eager to play on-ball defense at times and then wait for the screen to come to go over the screen. But Agent never did that. He had a few screens, pick and rolls here and there, not that many, but he was still able to get shooters open, and even at times shooters weren't open and he was still making threes, which was kind of unbearable at times because it's 2K and 2K just rewards cheese. Especially Cameron Payne. His lookalike Cameron Payne was killing me throughout the entire game whenever he was in shooting wide open threes, and even some of them that weren't wide open. If Cam Payne could play anywhere nearly as good as he did in this match, he's going to be an all-star in the NBA one day. As for learning Agent's playstyle compared to Low's playstyle, Agent, from this one game that we did play against each other with, he likes shooting threes, running in transition, and just being a savage. If you have the ball with 5-point-something seconds left, he's going to foul you to shoot that free throw so he could get the last possession. Pure savage. Sometimes he probably goes to sleep without even brushing his teeth. That's how much of a savage he is. Better yet, the Jaden Smith of 2K. Legit savage. Literally, like, savage. He's Randy Savage. And since I have nothing else to talk about, might as well talk about the great Outbanks of Gemini, Waffle Owlman 77 or Waffle Owlman 60, whatever he goes by on YouTube. Literally, legit, have not played a game against him in My Team or Simulation, so he seems to be too famous for me to even play a game against, but don't know Waffle Man's playstyle. As for my playstyle, I'll break it down for you guys. I don't really have a playstyle, I just wing it. I'm a very casual 2K player. I like playing 2K whenever I get the chance. But once these good multiplayer games start coming out, best believe I'm only going to be making NBA related videos around 2K and not playing 2K. So in a sense, to try to break down my run and gun, winging it type playstyle, I like having a point guard that is able to drive and able to shoot the mid-range jumper. My ideal point guards, my 2 ideal point guards in 2K are John Wall and Kyrie Irving. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get either of those players, so I settled on an alternative in Jeff Teague. And Jeff Teague, well, he's not John Wall or Kyrie Irving, so I was kind of in limbo there. He wasn't able to do what I like with John Wall or able to do something like Kyrie Irving. But I like having a dominant point guard who's fast and is able to get around defenders. And other than that, I like having big men that could rebound. And unfortunately, having big men that could rebound wasn't that great, considering Rudy Gobert is a rebounding beast. Greg Monroe, on the other hand, not so great on the rebounding boards, even though if he is like 6'11 or something along those lines. He's a more offensive type big man, and I can see why now the Detroit Piston fans hated him for some odd reason. But other than that, I've been talking way too much about nothing in this video, so hope you guys enjoyed my breakdown of our playstyle from the AO podcast. So if you ever get a chance to play with Agent, Waffle Man, Low, or myself, now you know how to beat us. Simply step up on pick and rolls when you come to play Low. Try to be as savage as Agent does when you come to play Agent. Try to be famous if you come to play Waffle. And just play normal when you come to play me, and you'll probably beat me. But that's the match. I tried my absolute best not to get blown out, but I got blown. And I got blown out by 18 points, I think. 18? 17? Something like that. As long as I didn't get blown out by 20, because if I got blown out by 20, I wouldn't have posted this video, and I'd probably go ask for a rematch so I could lose by 15 instead of 20, and then pretend like the 20-point deficit never happened. And yeah, we're all good. So with that being said, Agent requested me to find the nearest bridge in my vicinity to go jump off of, because we kind of had like this wager, this verbal agreement wager, and that if he beats me by multiple points, multiple digits, I have to jump off a bridge, get a GoPro, strap it to my head, and record it and upload it to the internet somehow. I don't know exactly how that's going to be possible, you know, if I jump off a bridge and what have you. But man's a savage. He's a savage. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.